Hey y'all, let me know when you can hear me. I'm checking myself on my phone too, just to be sure that you guys can hear me okay. And you can. My dad's on a cruise. Angela, Bonnie, Marlena, Happy, Andy, Rock and Roll, Pretty Eye, Flower, Nicole, Remy, Ander. Oh, you can hear me? Good, 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 good. I like that. Oh, it's Sunday, but it feels like we've lived 1,000 Sundays this week. No? Like maybe more than 1,000. I don't know. This has been a long ass week. Tater. Hey, Lindsay Rose. Fruit Loops. Ms. Leah. Dina. Hello. Hey, Paige. Country Butter. I like that name. Country Butter. I don't know what the camera looks like on. It may be way too close to my face, so we might not be doing that. Yeah, it is. It's like right here. Why is it so close? Like, can we fix that? Design? No. Style? No. Mapping. Video? No. Hi. How much closer can you possibly be to my eyes? I don't want to move this so far away, though. Yeah, I hate it. No. We're not doing it. You don't need to be in my eyeball. How about that? Yeah, the camera's fine. Sure, yeah. It's right in my friggin' eye. Dingbat River. Hey, Dippy. The camera is so not fine. All right. So, my God. I don't even know where to begin. Where should we begin? Any suggestions? I'm sure we all have suggestions. And I'm waiting for my son to get out of his bath, too, so he may be down here in a minute. But, oh my goodness, Miss Leah. Oh, mystery. It didn't look that close. It does. It feels like it's fucking all the way in my eye. No, maybe it doesn't look that close to you guys. Like, there's got to be a, I don't know, like a setup button on this beach somewhere, right? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Boop. Nope. I don't know. Listen, Linda. I don't know. Perhaps I can do it like this. Make it look like a so short. Yeah, then all you see is my fucking crazy forehead. Look. Let me see it on my own. Oh my God. What is wrong with you people? Like, oh no, it looks fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's horrendous. I look like somebody's fucking uncle, bro. Can we at least fix our hair then, I guess? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll not do it in a minute. I might shut it right back off. Whatever. This is how we fix our hair. We don't use brushes. We just go like this. And you can hear Aries licking himself, and I'm going to lose my mind. Aries? Sir? 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 Stop. You're going to be in trouble. Imagine the balls on this dog. I'm 3 feet from the camera. I know. Sure I am. In my view, I'm like this close, and it looks crazy. But anyway. All right, where do we begin? We could begin with the obvious. The lies and bullshit that go around this place all day, every day. Perspective. I hate that sound, rockin'. It is. It's like. I hate it. I can't. It's awful. Okay. Aries, I'm going to throw this at you. Stop, sir. Or are you going to go in the house? Hey, Shayna. Connie. Perspective, yeah, I guess. I'm reading you guys on this phone, so. Men wish they could lick their own balls. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, I hate it. It's awful. The lies are too much. They are. Welcome, Shayna. You are a case rookie now. That means you can solve cases. Did you know that? You can. You can. You're like a case solver. There are some cases I would really like to talk about. I find it easier to do videos on the cases, though. That's what I'm finding lately. Licking balls and dragging asses. What shenanigans have you missed? Lord God. Well, it's been crazy. Shayna is officially a legitimate PI. Congratulations, Shayna. Solve the crime of stupidity. Please tell. Lick balls. It has been a long time. I wasn't even going to go live, but then I got so aggravated after listening to Joneson's live that I'm like, okay, maybe I should go live. But should I go live while I'm aggravated? Probably not, but I will because I'm a crazy person. This place will drive you to drink. Listen, I did listen to Brittany about the stuff with Joneson, right? And she was like, after, she was like, I hope Johnson's okay. She seems so stressed out about everything and, with what happened with her and Sinner. So I respect that. I mean, she was like, it's not good. It's not good what's happening. And I get that Joneson was frustrated because Brittany didn't drop her a link, which I understand. I think it would have blown up, though, if that had happened. It probably would have gotten insane. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Let me stop fucking with my hand now. I had a headache afterwards because what is even happening? I don't know. Aries? Okay. Stop. Stop. You want to be in big trouble? You heard a suspicious sound? It is. Hey, YouTube bad actors. It is a suspicious sound. It's my dog licking his balls. Oh, it's also a car going by. But I know what was that a firearm racking? That was a gunshot right there. I really did think something like that happened the other night, though. Because I think a car hit like another car. It was very scary. You can put that in my room, baby.
Okay.
All right, it is 8:27. I want you in your bed laying down at 9 p.m. Volume on 4. Okay? I love you.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine if men could do that? Not more noise crimes. Yes, his name is Aries because me and my husband are both Aries. So, and we needed a strong name for him. So there you go. Oh, there's so many gunshots here. They hunt like right over there. I'm probably pointing the wrong way. I always do, but right there. So you hear it all the time here. But what you don't hear are people coming to swap my house. All right. Let's take a fucking poll because we need polls. If you think what went down with Brittany J over the weekend would be considered a SWAT incident, put a 1 in the chat. If you think, no, it was just regular police, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, they hunt in the dark. They hunt before dawn. It's insane. Maybe they're looking for like ducks or something in the dark. I don't know. You don't know what happened, okay? All right, we definitely got some 2s. Mostly 1s. We didn't see enough of anything to make a decision. Fair. That's fair. Because, I mean, we didn't really hear, we don't know how they showed up, right? We don't know what happened when they got there, but we saw them leaving. Some of us know. 11111. Hey, that's so Crystal. Surgery in the morning. Absolutely, we will say a prayer for you. 100%, Crystal. Swatting is the act of making a false report of a serious emergency. Google definition. Yes, a wellness check can. Yes, it can. You're not aware of what happened, Momo Shark, okay? That many police showing up at once. Don't bust your door down or surround your house, even if they don't. If it were anybody else, Ange, it would be a SWAT. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% it would be. So that's my other question. That's the other question I had. If this happened to anybody else at all, so just think of only someone you like, whatever side you're on, whoever you like and don't like, whatever. If you saw photos with 2 or 3 cops leaving, or whatever they were, agents, this, that, the third, we don't know, them leaving, and then 2 coming off the side of the house as well, would you think it was a SWAT then? If it was your favorite YouTuber, the one you like the most, the one you listen to the most, if they come on and showed you that, hey, Brianna and Kimber, put a 1 in the chat. If it happened to your person that you really like, would you feel like, whoa, that's a SWAT, or no? Anybody else, it would be mass outrage. Momo, I'll explain in 1 second what we think happened, or whatever. I've seen plenty where I used to live, and that was a SWAT. Absolutely, to anyone, wellness check. Don't come dressed like that. If it were clues, I would think so too. Brittany isn't my cup of tea, no matter who it is. 1, I would think something was wrong. Hey, Angela. On reality. Reality? What the hell? What? I live in that state. Yes, it is. 100%. Now, so, of course, because I'm a weird person, I had to search all the things. Every uniform I could find, every outfit, every agency within our area. She's about an hour and a half from me-ish, something like that. Hey, Ladybug Toes. Hey, Titanium. So I looked everything up. Like, what could this be, right? What is this that I'm looking at here? Are these, like, regular police? No, they're not. Regular police don't dress anything like that. They don't arrive in a pack like that. That's the whole thing, too. A pack of people. A wellness check would maybe be 2 cops. Maybe. In my opinion, and I showed my husband, who doesn't know who Brittany is or what I'm talking about. I'm like, all right, what do you think this is? He was like, oh, he's like, that's like a CERT team. He's like, where are they? So, well, they're at somebody's house. And he's like, oh, that's not good. What'd they do? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they did. He was like, not good. So how would you feel if they showed up to our house? He was like, for what? I'm like, I don't know, probably something on YouTube. He's like, hell no. No. When I lived in a duplex, I was swatted. Ugh. Pairs like in pairs, right? But not 6 people. Why do you need 6 people? Why? That made no sense to me that they would need 6 of anything. At all. Is my son out there not feeling well? Doing the dishes? I think he is. Didn't I just tell him he could go upstairs? He's in the house doing the dishes. She needs to have him out of the house when she goes live. Sin, I can't disagree with that. I really can't. Hey, Sparker. I can't. I will say she sounded so stressed out on the next live that they were reviewing that I heard. She sounded so stressed out when he was talking and like saying, "Oh, lawsuit or whatever." I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, but she really sounded. It made me like I felt terrible. Like, what the hell's going on over there? And I did. I mean, if it happened at my house, would you know about it? I'll be totally honest with you. If I had the level of drama that she does on here, I'd absolutely come on and tell people for sure. And the reason I would is so that people could be aware of what the fuck is going on and how crazy this community is. Now, that's not to say that it was definitely for sure somebody from this community. I mean, we can't say for sure that it was, right? Because we don't know. But, I mean, it feels like it, right? Do you think she goes live? Well, maybe, Lacey. I don't know. I noticed something last night. She can take it. She sounded happy. Yeah, on the second live, she sounded stressed out. It did make me feel a way. Like, I felt like, oh, is she okay? Like, what the fuck is going on? But we don't know. You know, I was having a conversation with somebody in my comments, and hey, Ral, good to see you. They pointed out a lot of things, and I said, you know, I can't disagree. Could it have been from the gaming system? Could he have accidentally said something that triggered something on one of the gaming systems? Sure. I mean, that could have happened. Absolutely, it could have. But again, we don't know. I mean, she knows what happened, right? It isn't up to us to determine what happened because she knows what happened or why they were there. Of course, she doesn't know who called or why they called, but she knows why they were there. So we're assuming. However, I just want to get that part out of the way first. So I understand that a friend of hers, Sinner, was not... I know, Nanya, it's a car that went through here and it's like flying up the main road. It's really fucking aggravating me now. I so badly want speed bump put in right here. And I'm gonna find out if we can. Now I sound like fucking Bullhorn Betty bitch, but I don't give a call me Karen. I want one put in here. It's so aggravating. All right, so let's get to Mr. Sinner, who I don't think I've ever spoken on Sinner before. Have I? That you guys can remember? I don't think I ever have. But, you know, there's a first time for everything. All right, Sin. And this has nothing to do with what's going on with him and Johnson. Nothing at all. This is what I heard him saying in regards to me and Dietz. So let me be very clear about what happened the other night so that everybody understands, okay? Dietz did a live stream exposing Josh at the Lab's OnlyFans. It was a very funny live, right? And it wasn't drama, so there weren't a lot of people in there. You know, it was like 150 maybe, something like that. And we're all just goofing off. Like, I'm in the back making AI pictures and just being crazy, making these weird pictures of Josh, saying, like, we found these. You know, just being goofy, whatever. Josh gets on the panel. You know, he's laughing. He thinks it's funny, whatever. Who cares? Nothing major whatsoever. Sinner's in the chat as well. And one of the mods comes in and she's annoyed, you know, she's like, they need to chill the fuck out with Brittany. You know, she was swatted. And I see it, but I don't say anything yet. I'm like, swatted. But my mind is thinking Brittany just went live several hours ago and the police showed up. So maybe that's what she's talking about. I'll leave it there for a minute. And a few people are like, swatted? She was, what? And it starts rolling. And it's rolling fast at that point. And I'm like, no, no. So I didn't want it. Number one, I didn't want to be rude to her people. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to hop up with Deets so that, because it is hard in the chat to try to address everybody. And I said, Deets, you know, somebody came in and said that Brittany was swatted, but also there's several different stories happening and I'm not sure if I'm reading it wrong or whatever, but if they're going to repeat what Brittany said, can we just only repeat what Brittany said and not rumors? That was 2 reasons: to protect Deet's channel and also to make sure that if anybody's going to carry it from the chat, which people do, that it's clear that this is what's being said, not something else. Otherwise, it ends up like it already has. Fast forward to Sinner. He was in the chat. Like, he saw what was being said. He was there. So how the next day he was so annoyed with Deets and I saying that Brittany sent us photos, sent them to Deets, and Deets doesn't even like her, and we insult her, and we don't have her back, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, what? I understand that he was annoyed that somehow Deets got a picture in the background. But then he's like, she's gatekeeping information. What information? It was private. Wouldn't Deets have been super irresponsible to put that out? Hey, Laura. I think it would have been way worse if she just showed some picture that she got and was like, here you go, here's what happened to Brittany. That would have been terrible. She didn't even show it to me until she messaged the person and they checked with somebody, I don't know, and they were like, okay, yeah, if you're trying to prove it, then okay. That was it. That's all that happened. We didn't, one, insert ourselves, as I think, this is just what I'm hearing, I don't know for sure, that Nonsense said. Inserted ourselves how? It was brought into Deet's chat in the middle of a live. And again, did I hear Nonsense say that? No. That's what was told to me. So I don't know if that's the exact context, whatever. But I did hear myself on Jones's today, Cinna, saying like that we were trying to turn it into content or do whatever the fuck. None of that could be further from the truth. And I don't like that at all. And then there are people like, oh, they blew it up to say she was swatted. No. We said what we said. To me, 6 men showing up at my house, knocking on my door. What else could I... What could I say that was? Oh, the police went to visit Brittany. They probably wanted to stop in and make sure that everybody was good. And, you know, they needed 6 cops for that. In what world? Where? Where? Have you seen 6 cops show up at a house? And where? Because I've never. So you've seen it all happening, Angela, right? See? And there's Deets. Deets she didn't even show it to me. She was like, you know, I'm not going to. She couldn't. Yes, the only thing she asked was whether she could confirm this. Like, can I confirm this in some way? They did that. She didn't go seeking anything out. She didn't try to make this into content. And she was very much trying to calm it by saying, okay, the only thing I can say is, yes, I can verify that what they're saying seems to be true based on what I'm looking at. That was it. That was it. Yeah, everything's downplayed until something happens to them. I can tell you, it does not matter who. You could pick anybody on this internet in this community. And if this same thing happened, I would have said the same exact thing. Same exact thing. Like, this is bullshit. Now, do we know that it came from this internet, this community? You can only draw your conclusions from the information you have. Could something else previously happened where they have them on record for something and they wanted to follow up and they thought it was something major? Sure. Could it have been a call from YouTube? Sure. We don't know. We don't know. She knows. She has to know. XYZ was reported and we need to talk to Craig. Because she said they didn't want to talk to me. They wanted to talk to Craig. So my assumption is either one, maybe he was gaming and said some stuff he shouldn't have said. Or YouTubers were very concerned about the things that he was saying and they reported him. I don't know. Niece, I agree. This community has always stood up, even for enemies, during stuff like this until now. Now it's like, and I see this so much, no matter what you're talking about. Joneson was addressing this Sinner stuff, and there was somebody in her chat trying to defend Sinner, but on totally different topics that made no sense. Like, why are you bringing this up? This has nothing to do with that. The same thing was happening in Deet's chat. When we were discussing what was going on or what we were seeing was happening, people are like, what about the money Brittany scammed? What? What are you talking about right now? Why? Why does everything connect? Like, do you guys do that with your kids or your husband? Like, if your husband made a mistake a year ago, but he's done everything, good for a year, and then he fucks up and does something bad today, do you go back and say, just like what you did a year ago? Or, Deet's husband doesn't do those things, but you do. Or like, it's like nothing can be just what it is here. Nothing. It always has to be 12 different things. It can never just be what it is. And it doesn't make any sense. She didn't see what was going on in the chat because she had another screen up and she was doing something else and she didn't see any of that. She definitely didn't cause it. It's so weird that people assume that. Hey, Go Getter. Hey, Onyx. The whole thing is that Brittany said that they asked her to leave the room. They wanted to talk to Craig. So it's whatever it was. They wanted to have a conversation with him, and they did. And they asked him, I guess, about an alias name or something or whatever. I don't know. We don't know what happened. That's the whole point. But 6 armed motherfuckers came to the house. 6 armed motherfuckers come to the house? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Somebody said somebody had a FOIA? Said that they had the FOIA and B10 was trying to read it. Well, this is what we do now. I didn't agree with Jones in doing that FOIA. Fuck no, I did not. And told her 100%. Did not agree with it. Don't agree with it still today. so I don't agree with it on anybody else doing it. It's not right. We're crossing the line from I don't like you, bitch, I don't like you, bitch, to all of this. It's wrong. And it's been like this on here, and there's nothing that has changed. It's gotten worse. It's just gotten worse. Hey, Patty. I don't see it improving, Tripper. I don't see it being solved because everybody wants to be right. Everybody's making up a story in their own mind on what either they think happened or didn't happen or what this is or what this isn't. And people are like, oh, if they came to my house, I'd be laughing. I'd be like this. I'd be like that. No, you wouldn't. If you assumed YouTubers did this to you, you're going to be laughing? What if her kids were in the living room when these armed men come in the house? Do you think that it would affect her 11-year-old in any way? Do you think it would bother him to see that these guys are coming to talk to dad? My son is smarter than most people. He would not be okay. He would not know how to handle that. He would be asking me 1 million times, why are they here? Why are they here? Why are they here? I'd have to make up a lie quick. Like, oh, because dad asked for training on these certain rifles and they're coming to schedule it with him. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. And I know Scott's attitude. I don't know how he would handle something like that. I don't know. Tripper, I worry about the same thing. I really do worry that it's going to go too far. And what is all of this over? Dumb shit said on the internet. And I understand some of it absolutely is real life. Some of it, the lawsuits, the foiling each other, the CPS calls, animal control, whatever. I understand. I'd be beside myself too. But how are we solving it? By doing it back, seeing who can go lower to scare the other one enough? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. What if there were men surrounding the house with guns and cannons of bullhorn saying, step out of the house? That would scare the shit out of me, niece. Yeah. It would scare the absolute fuck out of me. Luke would be calm and reasonable, yes. I don't know how the fuck Scott would handle it. I don't. And my dogs. What will my dogs do? Aries is trained to protect the house. I'd have to get all the dogs out of the house. Do you have time to do that? Do you have time to be like, excuse me, I got to run back in the house. Can you just wait out here on the porch? This is fine. You don't know if they're coming into... If they knock on my door and I'm like, no, you can't come in because my dog is going to do something to you and the other 4 at my feet, can you give me time to put them away? They're going to be like, no, you're not getting time to go do anything in that house where we think there could be weapons. Then what? What do you do then? I don't know. Yeah, my dogs are, I have bully breeds here. These are not fucking Chihuahuas. I don't know. I don't know. But no creative call. We have no idea, Onyx, who called. We don't know for sure, right? It's absolutely BJ and Craig's behavior that caused someone in her chat to call concerned. I believe it was Dark Horse again, his mom, or one of her subs. See, but I don't... You can think that. I mean, I think a lot of people have a theory on what they think could have happened. But you don't know that. It could literally be anyone. We don't know. If Crew was here, I'd probably lose my crap and be angry. If he wasn't here, I might laugh it off. I pray I never find out. Right. Right. My dogs would not do well with that. They don't do well if my son's friends ring the doorbell. they lose their minds. That's what they're supposed to do. If anything comes near this house, that's what they're supposed to do. But I can easily call them and make them stop, and they know, oh, it's somebody friendly, it's fine. But if my stress is up because I'm going outside and there's 6 fucking men with guns, immediately my dog is going to know, oh, wait, she's not okay, so we're not okay. You know, I'm not the fucking dog whisperer. I don't have that calm energy. I'm going to be flipping out. Like, why are you here? If one cop shows up to my door, why the fuck are you here? What do you want? And who the fuck on YouTube did this? Because I don't have enemies in real life. Like, I don't have anybody who hates me. I don't. So why are you here? It would be horrible. It would be horrible. So when I saw that photo, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are men in bulletproof vests on this woman's porch? Why? I mean, you guys heard me on Deets. I'm like, you fucking cunts. I hate you all. I mean, I don't know who did it, but that was my initial reaction. It's like, I can't stand you people. Like, who did this? Why? And I guess it's because I think about Neil. Because of Jace. He would not know how to deal with that. I said it the other day. We had a, hey, no, Aries. We had a fire truck come here because of our alarm system. The fire alarm thing went off. The security system didn't call them in time, so they were dispatched, and they came, and they banged on the door, you know, like, is everybody okay? And Scott went to the door. He's like, no, everything's fine. It should have went off quicker, but it didn't. And Jace stayed in that door, staring at that fire truck. And I'm like, Jace, there's no fire. Clearly, you're in the house. There's nothing happening. He's like, why are they here then? It's because the fire alarm went off. But it's off now. Dad fixed it. It's no problem. He's like, but they're still out there. And I'm like, yeah, they're probably calling it back in or something. Jace, you can walk away from the door, pal. He did not until they left. And he'll still talk about it. And this happened like 3-4 weeks ago. He's like, remember when the fire truck came? He's like, remember when the fire truck came? It's the same thing. It's fucked up. It's fucked. My dog would be like, hey, what's up? Got any chicken? I hope Brittany can forward the call if New York had given him. I hope so, Beefards. I really do. I do. Do you think someone got Chris Proudfoot? I don't know. I mean, he did. Did he say Chris's name? No. Did we all know who he was talking about? Yes, we did. But I feel like it has to be credible. They've never met. They don't know each other. Is Chris scared of him? I doubt it. Chris seems like, I don't know how else to say it, but Chris seems like a tough guy. Chris seems like a guy who can handle his own. Like, what do I give a fuck about what this guy's saying? I don't think Chris would take, they're not even in the same state. They don't know each other. Could somebody on Chris's behalf been concerned enough? Maybe. Sure. I mean, they've endured enough bullshit on this internet that maybe. I don't know. Question, any creator that plays Britney's video, have they ever told their chat to never call LE or CPS? I don't know. Craft and crime. I don't watch enough of the BNN network to know that for sure. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I know people have been looking on Broadcastify, whatever, incident logs, all of those things. It's... Yes, Julie Westner. And what they would do to your dog. Yeah, I have pits here. It would not be good. I know that it wouldn't be good. And that scares the shit out of me. Hey, Aussie Trish. Well, I don't think he would, Alicia. I don't. But, hey, Texas girl. I get what you're saying. Nicole being Onyx, so you guys think that having her swatted was an act of someone being concerned for her? Because that put them at more risk. I agree. It does. I mean, Do we know if it's being investigated? I don't know what's being investigated. Brittany and I, like, we don't communicate or anything, so I don't know for sure what the fuck is going on. I know what we saw in the chat. I know what's been said since then. My whole purpose was, yes, it happened in Deet's chat, but for people to try to spin this because they maybe don't like Deets or don't like me or whatever, you're not going to do that. Nobody overreacted. We saw a fucking photo with armed cops in vests. The fuck? That isn't a normal thing to see. Like, no, unless you're watching a true crime story. Like, am I watching a true crime story? No. So why am I seeing this? I don't know. And again, could it have been the games? Can it be the gaming people who, and it triggered something? Sure. For sure. Yeah, it could be. We don't know. They asked Craig about an alias, which one creator has spoken about. Fair. But does that mean that that creator did this? It doesn't. Hey, Shaby. And I get, people are trying to put pieces together, but it's also unfair to blame a creator who we don't know if they did that, whether we like the person or not. It's not fair to be like, oh, Clue did this, or Julie Skolnick did this, or Dietz did this. It's not right. You can't do that without proof. You can assume it, and you can think, more than likely so-and-so did this. But you can't accuse somebody. It's not right. That's all we were trying to do, Kimber, but it turned into something else, and it's fucking annoying. The people are like, oh, those two, they're the moral authority. Sandwich, watch yourself, sis. By the way, I don't even know what the hell you were talking about over here with the bullshit in Brittany's chat. Don't do that. Dietz was trying to keep it as calm and factual as she possibly could, and you're in that chat just talking wildness about they don't even know her, they don't know, whatever the fuck he was saying over there. Take it down a notch. Don't do that. That was like, what the fuck is she typing about? Losing her damn mind. Yeah, I mean, I have really good mods, so I think my chat is fine. You guys make your own decisions on who to snipe out. I know, Deets. I was like, what the fuck? Why is she talking wildness? Ma'am. If that's a call that was done to you, would we have to FOIA even if it's a person? Niece, I think she could probably get the information if she requests the calls to her house. I mean, I don't think that it works quite that way. In North Carolina, like, there's a whole system that you can do. It's pretty easy. It's a very quick system. So, funny how Dark was a paying member and chatted. I don't know what the deal is with that lady. I don't. Hey, Joe. I don't think some people get, I don't know. No. If you see 3 hours of my life and me and Scott aren't getting along and he's talking crazy in the background, something did happen once, right? I'm a very physical person. I'm super animated and dramatic as well. So me and Scott, the way that we talk to each other is bonkers crazy. Like, most of you wouldn't understand it and you'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with them? But it's like a love language, is like how we talk to each other. I'm like, your mother's a whore. And he's just like, or your mother's fat, or whatever, whatever. And we were in the kitchen once, and I don't know what he did to me, but I'm like, don't do that. And I think I had a knife in my hand, which is totally normal. I was cooking. And I said something. I smacked his shoulder or something, and he pushed me or whatever. Somebody recorded that. and later was going to use that against me, saying that Scott abuses me. I wish a motherfucker would. Never in his life. Never in his life. He was close, like on my back, and I'm like, it's just how we deal with each other. Yes, you remember that was the whole situation, that he abuses me, right? So, and you guys were seeing a ton of us at that time. I was on live literally almost every day. So you guys knew the dynamics and the in and out of our house, and that there's not an abusive bone in that man's body, and that I'm the instigator of most things. Hey, chair. And I say and do all the things because I'm a crazy person. So for that to be said, it was devastating to me, right? Does he say the crazy things that Craig says? No, he doesn't. But we do talk really recklessly to each other. Really, really recklessly. Like, there could be some things, if you're new here, you'd be like, are those two okay? Like, are they okay? Are they fighting? Do we need to be concerned? And I could understand that, because sometimes we sound and look mad, but we're not. It's just, the Boston in me comes out and the Memphis in him comes out, and it's like, wow. And that's how it is. So I do get concerned. I won't lie and say that I don't sometimes get concerned, because I can hear she's trying to do her show. She's trying to focus, and she can't, because he's rambling about whatever. It might be something totally innocent, like the cat's eyes or something. And she's just like, oh my God, I can't focus. This is torture. That's what I imagine her inner voice is saying. Hey, Mama Bear. He is. He's a rough ass teddy bear. He is. But sometimes I want to stab him. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, oh, fuck you up. Get out of here. So I don't know. With Brittany, I can feel her frustration through the screen. I feel like, this is not good. This feels like this could go too far, where she just yells at him and he gets mad. Not like he's going to kill her, but he gets mad. How would you react if he spoke like Craig? I'd mute and I'd be like, shut the fuck up right now. Literally. But I don't know that she speaks to him in that way, right? I would tell Scott, like, yo, are you psycho? These fucking assholes are listening. Shut up. Shut the entire fuck up. And if he didn't, then I'd be like, guys, I gotta go, because I'm really about to stab him, and I gotta go. So I don't know. I couldn't. He does say crazy stuff, but we only know an incident from their history. An incident, right? I attacked Scott once in Mississippi. Sure did, because he was at another woman's house. I sure did. Aries, I did. We were on the rocks. We were getting ready to break up. He was fucking off with another girl. I found out. I drove over to the girl's house. He followed me back. We're out front of the house. I punched his ass several fucking times. He picked me up by my sweatshirt like this and flung me. It cracked my elbow. Did I deserve it? Sure. I was punching the fuck out of him. Whatever. I've done a lot of therapy. I'm no longer that violent, but I was then. And he threw me across the living room like, no, ma'am, you're not going to sit here and punch me. So I had a broken bone from that, like a crack on my elbow. It was in Mississippi. Look it up. So I was pissed. And yeah, the police were called by the neighbor, not by me. And he got in trouble. Like, he absolutely got in trouble, but the whole thing was my fault. The whole fucking thing. So, you don't know my history, but you guys know Craig and Brittany's because somebody looked it up. Right? But if you knew that history and you see me talking to Scott like that, you're thinking, he might throw that bitch across the fucking room again. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, he got in trouble. I mean, he didn't do that to her on live either. And Scott didn't do it to me on live. We still talk about it. I'm like, your ass hit the flow when that sheriff showed up, huh? Thought you were so tough. Motherfucker. I had to wear a thingy on my elbow. That should hurt. You did, motherfucker. I meant live button. How is it not her choice? Because this is for her living. This is how she earns a living. And I don't think she can control him. Like, if Scott had a few drinks in him, and he wanted to be on live with me, listen, Linda, it would not be good. It would not be good because he talks all the shit, all the crazy. But see, you being honest, she isn't. She admitted it wasn't funny. No. It wasn't funny at all what happened to her. Not in the least bit. And it wasn't funny when it happened with me and Scott. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was furious. And I was hitting him. Like, actually hitting him. And he was like, no, ma'am. He's way bigger than me. He just lifted me and flung my ass. I'm like, that didn't work out well. Did it now? Bushwasher? No. There's a bush. I thought it said bushwatcher, not bushwasher. We had an argument when I was young and I would hit my husband. Yeah, it happens. It is not the smartest way to earn a living, yes. Stars, I don't disagree. That maybe they want to see something else happen, which I think is horrible. My husband is calm. You balance it out with the crazy. I can laugh about it now. I can't laugh about what happened with my mother and stepdad. They were equally wrong. My mother had the mouth of me and should start a lot of the physical encounters. But in today's society, no matter what, they would say my stepdad was wrong. Not my stepdad that I love so much, but my sister's dad. They fist fought daily. Broken TVs, broken lamps, broken doors, broken windows, fucking phones ripped out of the wall, everything. And every single time they took him. And that's how it was. And she would start a lot of the fights. A lot of the fights. So, did she laugh about it years later? Yes. She used to sing that song, Rod Stewart. I'm still standing. Like, after he would get out of jail, she would sing that song in his face. Better than I ever did. Like, ma'am. What? You guys have black eyes, scratches all over your faces, bruises, and you're here singing the Rod Stewart song in his face. Like, you're an actual psychopath. Some of the injuries weren't funny at all. They were horrible. Horrible. And we don't know if Craig and Brittany have gotten therapy, if they've worked through it, if they saw a pastor, a counselor, whatever. We're assuming we know everything about these people's lives, and we don't. Elton John. That's right. Elton John. I'm Still Standing was her favorite fucking song. Like a psycho. A psycho. Like, who does that? Who? Why? Because she was crazy, and that's why. Max thought it was funny I'm 5'3" and he's 6'3". I realized I have long arms, right? People saying she needs to get a job. She has one. Maybe she can't do anything right now. They don't know her life. No, they don't. And I guess that's what aggravates me. We don't know her life. We don't know her whole life. And we're only talking about this situation. Did she join that idiotic lawsuit? Yes. Has she said she shouldn't have? Yes. Does that take away from the fact that she did? No. That's why I still maintain right now the only one who has the leverage to be angry is Granny. Her and Granny go way back. You know, there's a feud there, and it went real life, and it shouldn't have. It should not have. But it did. Other than that, everything else that has been done or said, like that fucking filthy ass website about Clue, disgusting, but that wasn't her. She didn't make that website. Kim and Crafton did. Should she have condemned them and been like, get the fuck off my panel? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that is real life. But other people put that man out first. Can we stop forgetting that too? Can we stop pretending like things that have happened didn't really happen? Because they did. Good another example. J is for Justice. People are like, well, why'd all this come out right now? Does it negate the fact she said the N-word? Does it? People are like, but why did it come out now? Because this is when the fuck it came out, I guess. People are like, well, clearly everybody knew back then. Clearly not. Or they wouldn't have been cool with her. The person who sent it said, I'd been trying to get it to other people. Nobody wanted to see it. There's always a what if or a conspiracy or a but this or a but that when it comes to everything on here. Why? Why? It doesn't have to be like that. Take things for what they are. Saying, like, I don't like Jay regardless, so it doesn't matter to me. But let's imagine I did like her, right? Let's imagine that. Let's say I loved her true crime shit. Her saying the N-word in those messages and all of that, would that take away from the work as a whole that she had put out in true crime? No. It would make me say, I don't like this motherfucker as a person. Fuck her. End of. Doesn't mean that, you know, a video she did on whatever wasn't good. Maybe it was good. Doesn't stop me from thinking she's a piece of shit. But people are like, but she said the N-word. Right. She did. And that's disgusting and fuck her. But that video that she did was good. People here don't get it. It's actually, it makes me feel psychotic. Because I'm like, what? Why? Why don't you understand? Yeah, people say if she doesn't buy him alcohol, he'll never drink again. Does he not have legs? Fuck. They'll think of anything because they hate her. They hate her. What about this? What about that? What about this? It's so fucking exhausting. Father Snuffles was correct about her. I guess so. You can respect the true crime and not like the person. Agreed. Maybe her children do feel safe. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Is that up for strangers on the internet to determine if Brittany J's children feel safe? Absolutely fucking not. It's up for the services of the people who've already looked into them. Do they sometimes get it wrong? Fuck yes, they do. But the only thing you can do is hope they're getting it right. Hope they're getting it right. That's it. You can't just keep making up stuff because you're concerned. Like people saying Sebastian. By the way, I did post and I hope everything went okay with Sebastian's day today. But hey, Okie, they swear Sebastian was abused because of the CPS reports that we don't know what's in them. Anyway, I don't know what's in them. I don't want to know all of that detail. There were other reports that we don't know about, whatever. That it could have been years ago. It could have been 3 months before he went missing. We don't know, but we are so fast to put this, this, and this together based on the people we like or don't like and put out a narrative. Same with Summer Wells. Same all the time. Why? Why? Her kids' faces are shoved into their electronics. Per Brittany, I'm sure they're fine. Rose Petal, are you okay? All 11 and 12-year-olds, for the most part, who have electronics are like this all day. Most adults are. Actually, you are right now. Unless you're watching me through the window. Otherwise, I think you're watching me on an electronic. Are you just fine? Is everybody in this chat who's watching this just fine? Probably not. People going in for surgery, people going through depression, people with anxiety, people who somebody just died in their life and they just need to get away for a fucking while. Who the fuck knows? Don't judge her kids. Focus. I hate people on here. Right, exactly. Here we all are sitting on electronics, but a motherfucker's gonna come in and her kids are in the electronics and paint. Shut up. I can't stand people. Kiwi, right? I'm listening on a can right now. Who the fuck is that in my kitchen? Is that my daughter? Oh, all right, it's my daughter. I'm like, if my son's still up, he's gonna be in big trouble. Right, your son's 34 and you wouldn't want him brought into that situation. Same. My daughter's 20. She can completely handle herself, but I wouldn't want her dealing with any of that either. Yeah, electronics is life, unfortunately, for these kids. It's just the way that it is. Truth is giving away them Labubu's, not the Labubu's. We have a bunch of Labubu's upstairs. Too fucking many that my daughter got. Too many. All right, what else? There's been a lot of stuff. What's my history say? Let's look. All right, this was a comment that I got regarding this, okay? I do not call, but I'm not saying that I wouldn't. Let me explain why. Hey, Pinto. To my ears, I heard, I'll blow holes in you like Swiss cheese. And what that sounded like to me was a long gun being racked. To my ears, I would not know if this was a threat to someone inside or outside of the house. At the time that I heard it, those were my perceptions. As a previous mandated reporter, this alone may have been enough to report. I understand that the sound I heard may have been misinterpreted, but upon first listen, I feared it was the sound of a weapon. The following factors would have also played a key role in whether or not to report. 2 kids were in the house with 2 adults, and to my ears, it sounded likely that one was impaired or intoxicated hours leading up to the above statement. I have witnessed one weapon present in the home on a TikTok live several months ago. During the reveal of that weapon, a threat was also made. I have heard a loved one say, quote, he is going through some things, end quote, in reference to the adult male, 24 hours before the date in question. This suggests a possible mental health event or crisis. There is a documented history of familial DV. The majority of the details are unknown to me, but I am aware that an incident occurred. One adult in the home has publicly admitted to a history of PTSD from the other person, the male. The male in question was suspected to be abusing alcohol based on multiple statements made that night. I would have to consider each and every one of these factors in my assessment. If I had heard this in real time, I suspect I would have felt fear and concern for the individuals in the home, all 4 of them. I may or may not factor in danger to those outside of the home. I would swear in a statement that I felt genuine alarm when I heard the events. I'm not sorry. Anyone can disagree with me, call me a hater, blame me for inciting, whatever it is, I'll take it. I care more about the safety of the children than I do about what people think of me on the internet. Thank you to anyone who's read this. And I totally read that and was like, I can understand that. I 100% the way you explain this out to your ears, to what you heard yourself, you may feel in that moment, oh, are they okay? You know, is everybody going to be okay in this situation? We lose a lot of, without being able to see, you know, the visual is off, so you close your eyes and you're only hearing bits and pieces and knowing some history. So you hear something and you're like, oh, that sounds terrible. Do I need to report this or no? They wrote it on my my comment about what was going on at Britney's. Assuming they called regarding the pew pew sound, why wait hours? No, this is not the person who called, but they were saying based on what they know of the situation, these could be reasons that they would have felt afraid for the people in the home. And I mean, it was well thought out what they said, and I can't really disagree with that. If you feel like somebody truly, truly, truly is in danger, nobody can prevent you from thinking that. Yes, I agree, Pearl. 100%. My youngest son would have spent 24/7 on electronics. He was at the start of a curve of them becoming ubiquitous. Pearl be using them words, bitch. In the end, he graduated with first class honor BS in computer science, and it's his job. I love that. There's nuance in everything. Agreed. I totally appreciate that perspective. My question would be, what if you only heard one of those things alone, right? I don't know. But they didn't just hear one thing. And my guess is if this is a YouTuber who called, they are somebody in the BNN network who watches all the things Britney. They're a person who's like in it. It sounds like Dr. John wrote it. Shut up, Kiwi. That's terrible. Poor Dr. John. He's always in some bullshit now. But I do agree that, can you totally condemn somebody who puts the thought into the comment to say, listen, you know, it's wrong, but here's my assessment of the situation or why I may or may not have called. It's Britney Derangement System. What is the BNN network? It's the Britney News Network. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day. Sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. It's all Britney all the time. It's where you are right now. We all live here. You can't leave. You can try, but where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You're going nowhere, motherfucker. You will stay here. You will be part of the BNN until it becomes something else. Hopefully it becomes something else soon. I don't know when, but at some point it might become something else. My dad was a horrible drunk. He loved to play with loaded pew-pews when he got tore up. It went off and went through the ceiling, and no one cared to help. So my sister's dad thought he was in Vietnam. He wasn't crazy. He wasn't certified crazy or anything. He was just fucking Looney Tune. The same one, right? He would pace the house at night with his pew-pew. And yeah, we don't, why am I saying fucking pew-pew? It's a gun, G-U-N. But we'll probably get flagged or whatever. And he would look out the windows. You know what was next to us? An empty lot. And then between the empty lot was another house with all elderly Cape Verdean people in it. Behind that was a parking lot for apartments, but the apartments, you couldn't see them. You could just see the parking lot, and then you could see another street. He would just pace the house with the gun. He'd pointed out the windows. Who are you shooting? The squirrels that are out there? Like, there's nothing there. He did it all the time. He would teach my sister, who was a little kid, to take apart the gun, put the gun back together, take it apart, put it together. What are you doing, crazy man? But it's what he did. It. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that. And listen, I grew up. I'm okay. I lived through the whole fucking thing. So did my sister. We're alive. We're probably a little demented from the whole experience. But hopefully, everything is going to be fine. And the BN network is going to be no more. And Brittany and Craig will be okay. And the boys will be okay. And that'll be the end of the story. Hopefully. Yes, we're in true crime. We have seen a lot of crazy things happen. And it's terrifying. But we can't put our fears and what we've seen on other people's lives. We don't live with them. We don't know what a day-to-day is like when the boys are at school. We don't know what Craig and Brittany are doing together. Maybe they're silly and goofy and ridiculous, just like me and Scott are. Who knows? We don't know. But we keep putting these ideas on them that we think we know their life. And we don't. We don't. We don't know who's hiding in chats and not talking. 100%, we don't. I mean, there's 561 people in here. About 80% of them would never watch me unless I was talking about Brittany right now. 100%. I don't know who these people are in the bushes. Look at the chat, how slow it's going. What are you doing in here? Come out and say hello. What the fuck do you want anyway? You weirdos. SWAT doesn't knock, they say. Okay, again, her Ring camera allegedly went off. She went outside and they were standing there. They were coming. Whatever. There were people on the side of the house with the other cars and people in the front of the house. They weren't SWAT as in the SWAT team with helmets kicking in your door with one of those doorbusters. No. No, no. Who's that? Who said hi? I saw some of y'all up there. Drinking and guns, not good. No, no, no. It's not good. Hi, Irish Rebel. Jamie said, I already said hi, bitch. Some of us are just playing a game on our phones while we listen. I'd watch you all day, every day, but I don't come on anymore. I don't. I don't because, you know, sometimes it's the BNN network. And listen, let me tell you something. I would review the people who review Britney. I would. I've thought about it. But I would never get anything else done. There's so many. Maybe I could pick one and just review them. So it would be me reviewing them, reviewing Britney. And maybe Britney's listening to them review her. Listening to her review them. You know what I'm saying? No, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. Because people can't keep it on the internet. And then, you know, they'd find out it would be the wrong one. It would be the wrong person. So it wouldn't be good. Exactly. Why lower myself? I'm fucking an award-winning YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? It is exhausting. But I have thought about it. I'm like, all right, since we're in the BNN universe, you know, what do you do at this point? Do you just join the crowd and become a commentary channel? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe you do. Hey, Lena. Hey, Joe. Hey, Headstones. Monopoly Go. That sounds fun. It would be better if she was live at the time. Yeah, I'd be great at it, Shayna. I'd probably say all the wrong bad words. But believe me, there are a few I'd like to review. There are. There are. Only two come to mind right now. And yeah. They knock if it's not a no knock warrant state. I mean, they don't have to knock. They can, I mean, I don't know. Every chat discussing who knocks. I know. It's so crazy. You're mostly in LawTube. Stars, I don't see it ending either. Hello, Pagey Giggles. I miss the porch chats. I know, me too. I even made a thumbnail for porch chats. I really did. I'm like, we're going to start doing the porch chats again because this is bullshit. Hey, Nanner Southern Crafts. See? So some of you are in the bushes I love. And some of y'all I don't. I know you're in there. Don't watch me. Go watch yourself. One of the BNN obsessed literally said she believes Britney deserves to be beat. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck if they knocked or didn't knock or fucking danced outside and did a jig. The fuck is the point? There were 6 of them. 6 is not 1. 6 is not 2. 6 is 6. That's too many. Why are there 6 fucking people with long guns at my door? Period. And I hate people. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. I can't stand you motherfuckers. I really can't. I can't. SWAT people don't knock. Who gives a fuck? Who even asked you if they knocked? Who asked your ass if they knocked? There are 6 men at the door. They have guns and bulletproof vests. Do you think they came for cake? No, they didn't. Like, what the fuck? If it was your house, you would not be okay with it. I don't care what you say. You're like, I'll be fine. No, you wouldn't. Take it serious because it is serious. I get people hate her. I understand that. That has nothing to do with anything. Who cares? Hate her. Hate her today and tomorrow and yesterday. Hate her all the fucking days. That has nothing to do with it. It's so aggravating. I've never seen a place like this. And these are adult, people are, you're adults. You're adults. And you still want to be like, they knocked. They were like, hello, Brittany. It's us, the Popo. And Brittany was like, hi. And they were like, can we come in? And she said, yeah, come on in. That's not what happened. It's not even what happened. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why does it have to be like this? Because you hate her that bad. So you have to look for things. Like SWAT doesn't knock. Listen, we're talking about rinky dink ass, little tiny ass, bullshit ass town. What do you... Unless somebody called and was like, she's being murdered. Maybe then they're going to bust the door in. Maybe. We don't even know what they wanted. They wanted to talk to Craig. So they're not busting down the door. Like, you make my fucking whole ass itch. Seriously. How can you hate someone you don't even know? I don't know. I mean, I don't like people, but... And when I say I hate you, I kind of mean it. I kind of mean I hate the mentality. I hate the comments that make me want to stab my own face. It makes me I'm like, why am I here? Like, I want to take pens and shove them into my fucking face because I get so aggravated. Because it's like, am I here by myself? Am I alone? Is it me? Am I an alien? Like, am I weird thinking the way that I think? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But you feel like that. You feel like, bitch, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you, bitch. You're supposed to hate her and say SWAT doesn't knock. It's you. From everybody else. I'm calling Jesus over all of this, I swear. And he is not going to appreciate any of this either. What did Nunez ask? Some of y'all lose your shit about seeing someone else's YouTube ad. Like, stop. Like, stop. Yeah, they came for fucking coffee. Of course they did. The fuck? It's what 6 cops do together. I'm reading the comments now, sorry. Yeah, like, is that ad directed at me? Probably. Probably. You're not crazy. I feel like anything less than someone bleeding on the lawn is considered nothing. Pretty much. At this point, pretty much. Can we have a talk about summer soon? Yes, on the 15th we will be. Chasing that isn't fair. She gives plenty of reasons for people to have questions. She lied about falling asleep for how long? Let's pause right here and get to that. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Listen, Linda, if you're going to lie to me in my face, if you're going to play in my face and say you're not sleeping, and ask my friends, they're in the chat. I'm like, she's not sleeping. It's her asthma. It's her breathing. That's what it is. Listen, I love thinking the best about most people, except for the people I hate. But for the most part, I'm like, all right, maybe she's exhausted. Who the fuck knows? But nobody falls asleep. So Sebastian's birthday is on this day. Never in life have I seen something like that. So for me, I'm like, no, she's not sleeping. She can't be sleeping. She's in the middle of a sentence. She cannot be sleeping. You can't have words and then be snoring. It's impossible. You cannot do it. So I didn't know. To me, I'm like, she's not. She couldn't be because it's physically, it's not even possible. So do I understand why people have questions about Britney and or why they were there and or whatever? Sure. How you can have questions about looking with your eyeballs at a video of cops, that I don't understand. That I don't understand. How? How are your eyes seeing this and you're like, Britney's a liar? They're police right there. They got vests. Do you see the vests? I see them. My eyes see them on the porch, leaving the house. The fuck? Hey, Gavin. Hey, Hypnotic. Jesus is disgusted with this whole situation. Talked to him earlier. He's beside himself. She doesn't owe us anything, Lana. 0. It's none of our business. Now, if she comes out and accuses somebody, then she owes them an explanation. Here, looking for balance on this situation and came to this corner. Oh, Ronnie, I wish I had some balance, but I feel crazy too. Hey, Ava. Why does she lie about sleeping? Probably because she's embarrassed. I don't know. You can tell from her breathing. It's terrible, her asthma. I don't know, but the worst part is her going at the chat yelling that she's not sleeping. I know. Oh. Kendra Lynn, we're going to have a prayer stream on the 15th. She could have narcolepsy. I don't know what it is. I really truly think she needs to get whatever it is checked because that shit ain't normal. It's not. Crama Reels, I listen. I feel a little crazy. It's my imagination. Hey, Casey. Yeah, no, people are questioning the footage. Like, That's not a SWAT. That's not. Jesus did not take the month off. He's with you right now, Nunya. Play with him if you want to. He will strike your ass down. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't do it if I was you. Real life. Another claimed real life because there was a dead rodent in their driveway. I don't think I heard about that one. I think Marlena, think about this. Did you guys hear the second stream where she's like, I think I'll just stay alive for a little while? You could hear in her voice, there was I don't know her, but I hear her on streams. That second stream, listen, something was bothering her, whatever it was, I don't know. But you could hear her, and she sounded like, I don't know what the word is. She just sounded off, like something was not right. Like crying. I don't want to say she was crying because I don't think she was crying, but something was wrong. I don't know what the fuck it was. And then also too, when you get like depression, if your depression is bad, you want to sleep more, you don't take care of yourself, you're not taking care of things in the house. Am I saying she has depression? I have no fucking idea what she has. But something's wrong. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. But it's something. Yeah, and she had already done 6 hours on the other stream. That's a long time. She was probably still in shock. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I think Cromwell Rails has everything under the sun recorded. I don't know why she doesn't realize. I think she does realize a lot about Craig. And, listen, I'm going to say this in the kindest way possible. Number one, her relationship is none of our business. What we hear in the background or whatever, we don't know if that's all the time. We don't know if he's showing out for the internet. We don't know if because of all the drama she's been in that he's decided to join to get his frustration out and his voice out there. We don't know. We don't know what it's like when the cameras go off. We have no fucking idea. But her streaming with him in the room is such a huge mistake. It's such a huge mistake. It does not need to happen. It needs to stop. It's really bad. Stop response. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I don't think this is it. It's on members only. It's only an hour, this one. I don't think this is the same one. No. No, this is the one with Senna. So no. It's not the one that I was looking for. She definitely sounded extremely... Something was wrong there. For sure. I don't know what it was. She seemed very stressed to me. And I don't know. But I don't know her. I don't know if her people who do know her and know her day to day, maybe she didn't sound bad. I've had it with my weatherman. Take the dick and bowls out of the mouth. Recorded the shit out of you. Don't know. Yes. Shayna, I'll ask you if you heard that second one. To you, did she sound troubled? Like that she was sad or upset or something? Because to me, she did. But I don't know her. I only know what I'm hearing. And to my ears, I was like, oh, is she all right? It could be nothing. You know, D-E 1980. Maybe. Yeah, Kelsey. Okay. Yeah, last night. The second, I don't know if it was a second or third stream. Somebody said that it was. I don't know. But she did seem very upset. Now, Scott, it used to be way worse. It's not as bad now. He used to be so needy. I am the least needy person you've met ever. I am not that person. But so when he would be like that with me, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want me to do? He's like, nothing. I'm just needy. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Need yourself. Like, need who? What do you want me to do? Like, in my own mind, I'm like, what do you physically need me to do? Because I don't fucking know. I can't keep paying attention to you. It's making me psychotic. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and cuddle and watch movies. It's not what I do. Like, you need me. I'm 50 feet away. I'm right fucking here. So somebody said Craig seems needier than the kids. Perhaps he is needy. Perhaps he needs a lot of attention and wants to be part of stuff and wants to have his voice heard. Maybe. I don't know. It took me years for Scott to be like, all right, fine. Like, he'd talk to my sister about it. Like, what is wrong with her? Why is she so cold? That's what he said I was. Very cold person. I mean, I'm on Lexapro now, so I'm less, I'm better now. But for a long time, I'm like, oh, don't touch me. Don't touch my face. Don't do this. Stop trying to hug me. It's just part of who I am. And that, in turn, would make him more needy. Like, more, come here, come here, come here. And I just couldn't do it. Absolutely, Julie. I did see it and I did reply to you, but I hadn't sent it yet. That situation. Can we talk about Julie for 1 second? And mostly Spencer, because I absolutely catch every single update on Spencer. Because I know a lot of people with profound autism. And I watch Spencer and I watch what they've had to go through trying to get services for Spencer and how fucking stressful that has to be. In addition, him trying to get used to all the changes. And for somebody to take that sound that they heard and turn that into something is the same thing as what just happened with Brittany. Somebody heard a sound and heard words and decided to do something. I don't see it as different. What I do see as different is a lot. And I started making a video on this and I'm like, it's so stressful to do this because my own son has autism. So he doesn't see things exactly the way other people see it. But with Spencer, he can't verbalize that. So I wanted to say a lot more fucking things to Lolly than I did. But I was trying to be respectful and not flip out. For her to put him in that amount of danger really makes me crazy. Because I started making the video. It's nearly done. Of all of the people with profound autism and even level 2 autism, even sometimes autism like my son's, where you're extremely smart, you're able to verbalize, but you see things differently, who've been harmed and or killed by police or caregivers because they don't get it. They don't have enough training or they're frustrated or whatever it might be. You sincerely put that young man in so much fucking danger by even sending that off. It's sickening. It really is. Now, what I will say to Julie is a couple things. I love watching the Spencer updates. I think you and Al do an amazing job taking care of him. like Nunya said, I really wish that you could step back and see other people's situations for what they are and maybe have a bit more empathy for what's happening to them. I know you don't like Brittany because you think she said you were going to lose your house. I went back myself and listened to myself. She was clearly saying, Julie's listening to them saying she's going to lose her house. She was basically calling them liars. That is what happened. And I know you don't like her. You don't have to like her. I know that, she or they mentioned your channel in that lawsuit, and that probably aggravated you as well. But I think the information and the education you can provide on autism, a day in the life of profoundly autistic people, what caregivers go through, services, and how we really don't fucking have any at all, even for someone like my own son. The services suck. And we have, 1 in 30 kids with autism now? It's just unbelievable. The funding isn't there. None of the states have it. I think you could do so much with your channel. Even the mob stuff is fascinating. This drama stuff, I don't think you're cut out for it. Looking into her grandpa's uncle, I don't know. That was just too much for me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that. What does that have to do with her? You know what I mean? I felt like I was peeking into somebody's life that I don't even need to know about. You have to move mountains. You do. Watching the struggle that you had with services with Spencer, it made me crazy. It made me crazy. So, I think you could do a lot of education on here. I do. But, it's the BNN network. So. Yeah, you remember when it was 1 in 155? It's not even close to that now. It's horrible. It's a horrible situation. And it just doesn't end. And somebody like Spencer, you know what? It's so hard listening. I had a close friend of mine. His son is profoundly autistic. And he was much, much older. He's got to be in his late 70s now. So his son's probably 30 maybe. And he was doing it alone. Aries, stop that sound. And watching him have to do that was so fucking brutal. And he would always say, I just got to stay alive. I have to stay alive. Because who's going to take care of him? Who? And that is the biggest fear for an autism parent. Who's going to take care of our kids? Who? Jace, he'll be fine. But Spencer? Who's going to love Spencer like Al and Julie? Who? So all this stress you're putting on yourself, Julie, with all this drama, you don't know me from a fucking apple, so why do you have to listen to me? You don't. But I would just say that you have something extremely unique and valuable with Spencer's situation. And people are, oh, she's exploiting Spencer. You have no idea what a life like that is like. And there are other parents out there who think they're all by themselves and that nobody would ever understand. She does. Julie does understand because she's living it right now. So, the funding. The funding is trash. It's trash. I don't know, Julie. I would say walk away from it. Al doesn't, I absolutely love Al. I know somebody recorded him saying whatever the fuck he said. Listen, Linda, leave Al alone. We love him. He's so funny. Love him. Thank you, Julie. Listen, Julie was telling a story one time. She was having Al listen. I've never laughed so fucking hard. I was watching him. I can't with him. I can't. Because, she goes on and on, Julie. So Al's just like, he's on his phone. He's like, yeah. Listen, stop it. I love him. He doesn't even have to do anything. He's like, yeah. Uh-huh. And in his mind, he's thinking, why do I know about any of this? Why? Why? I don't know. And he could have a cooking show. Have you guys watched Al cook? He could have a cooking show. I don't know why he doesn't have a cooking show. I mean, yeah, you could be doing the house and have it on live stream and show people what you're doing. And, here's one thing Julie did say that I 100% agree with. Spencer has the right to be seen and heard even if it makes you uncomfortable. They're his guardian. They can determine if he can be heard, and they'll protect him when they don't want him to be heard. That isn't exploiting. That's their life. It's their literal life. Now, if she just had the camera on him and he's very uncomfortable, that's different. But it is their life. It's what they live. She's not making it up for views like some of these parents do, these social media parents who fucking record their kids all day and make them do crazy stuff. But it's when all of this is off, that's real life there. So that's all I got to say about that. I believe my 15-year-old is, but I never say it. I like Al. I don't think he cares for the drama. I don't either. He really could. He's hilarious. He doesn't even have to say anything, Al, and he's hilarious. His facial expressions. Stop. I cannot. Remy. Yeah, I mean, and maybe Julie doesn't know that. There's so many of us who are autism parents too. So we get it. Our kids may not be profoundly autistic, but all autistic kids have something where we get it. We understand the basis of it and the baseline of what you're talking about. So I know it can be incredibly lonely to think you're the only one in the BNN network who's dealing with this. So you do the drama stuff. And I mean, you're good at the genealogy stuff. I'm sure people would love for you to do their genealogy, but not people who didn't ask for it. Not people who didn't ask for it. Maybe people who want you to do it. You could charge for that. Make a little money on the side. I mean, you're really good at it. So, I mean, don't relate anybody else to Pocahontas, though, because that was kind of fucking crazy. That was a lot. But other than that, yeah, we definitely get it. No, Elizabeth is saying that Elizabeth wasn't saying Julie's scary. She said, Julie, it is scary. I work directly with parents whose children had autism. Our day program never thought of treating our folks like they did Spencer. I was very worried when Spencer come home with the red mark. I didn't see the update on that. But in any case, Remy was on that. She was like, oh no, listen. It is very scary. It is. So, yeah, and you also shouldn't put it out and threaten people with it. Also a bad idea. So, I agree with that, Caitlin. You definitely need to focus on all this positive stuff. And there is a lot of positive. There is. In the field of autism since 84. Wow. Autism something. She would be really good at doing the genealogy tutorials. Genealogy with Julie. Yes. See what I'm saying? Yes. Genealogy with Julie. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Got a whole new niche right there. Look at that. That's what I would be doing if I was you. People are interested in that stuff. Boundaries are good. We need to, headstones and headlines. Genealogy is my hobby, hence the name. Headstones. I thought it meant like death, like true crime. So death and headlines. I did not know it meant genealogy. Let's see how much I pay attention. That I just assumed. I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool name because of true crime. But, there you go. When I went back to say, didn't you, Deets? See, I totally thought that's what that meant. What the fucking fuck? One day I went back to school to get a higher degree, to group homes, to give meds and insulin, saw so much abuse. There is so much abuse. People will love you till they reach your boundaries. See, a lot of people thought that. That's so funny. What do boundaries mean? I think they mean something different for everybody. I don't know. I think that they mean something different for all of us. I mean, on here, boundaries, don't go real life. End of. Just don't. Just don't do it. It's wrong. You shouldn't do it. Or pause and think, would I want somebody to do what I'm about to do? Would I want it done to me or my sister or my mother or my best friend? What I'm about to do and say, what if it was done to me or whoever? Would I want it done? If not, then don't do it. Don't do it. Aries, you ball-licking motherfucker. Yeah, the golden rule, do unto others. But I don't know what happened here. Like, we've literally gone crazy. This sector is psychotic. You don't think you've ever emailed? My people email me all the time. All the time. All the time, all the time. Am I from Boston? Yes. I'm a Bostonian. When I get mad, you'd know for sure. But I do try and pronounce my words. Yeah, people want that done, Jill. They do. They want their genealogy stuff done, for sure. People love that stuff. And she digs until she's back in ancient times over here. Yeah, keep it to them only. Mind your business. Yeah, people send me stuff all the time. All the time. I love it. I get pictures of dogs. I get tips and tricks. I get, I'm telling you, all kinds of emails. And I did get Julie's email. And I'm glad she come in because I didn't want to reply in a text, in a message, because I'm like, this is totally going to come off wrong when I say what I have to say. And it was about digging into these people's lives and crossing these lines. And I'm like, how am I going to say this? I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to be like, don't fucking do that. But at the same time, I don't know. Maria says, I give Julian L much credit for being so devoted. Yeah, for sure. Viewers stopped holding creatives accountable. No, they like it. So I think what happened is a group of people came along from like Sebastian's case and stuff, and they were totally fine with all the boundaries being crossed because look at the most popular in the BNN. It is what it is, and they love it. They love it. So can you really blame the creator for giving the people what they love? No, you can't. I mean, Yes, you can, but can you? This is YouTube. People are here to make money. They're here to cater to their audience. If you have 15, 18, 1900 people who want that in your audience, what are you going to give them? Something else? No, you're going to give them what they want. That's how it is. I think those people came along. I don't think they were all here prior because nobody was doing that. Not to this extent, that's for sure. I feel when you start digging into people's lives, you're inviting the same thing to happen to you. Yeah, that shit's called karma. They will get you. It always comes back. It does. Mount Holyoke College. Armenian genocide. Oh my God. I agree, Grammy H. They are. Boundaries. When to say yes and how to say no by Dr. Henry Cloud is a good resource. All right. I can't watch. It overwhelms my anxiety. I used to have terrible anxiety, but I don't anymore. I take buspirone. I don't know what the fuck it is, but whatever it is, no more anxiety for me. Thank you. It's not fun. I mean, it isn't fun with everybody reviewing Britney. I totally understand that. But there are people here who very much enjoy it. They do. Look around. Look at the most popular people in this sector. I can put up a true crime live, a true crime thing. Stop. Stop. Do you ever cycle with interest in drama? What do you mean, do I ever cycle with interest in drama? I'm not sure what that means. People here don't want true crime. No. No. They say they do. They don't. They don't. What did I reply when somebody asked me to dispose of a fish? I don't know. Hey, white bird. I don't know. I probably told them to go fuck themselves. Why are they asking me that? Don't ask me that. You crazy bastards. Oh, I didn't reply? I don't know. Well, there you go. Jill asked a question. Like, there are times when it's too much, maybe because of our personal. Oh, for sure. Like, will I cycle and just watch drama? Absolutely. Absolutely. I will not pretend that I don't. How the fuck would I know all of this? I do. I do. I watch it. True crime is the fuel that feeds the drama. I agree. I agree with that too. I can say that. Let me see. Video. Anna Walsh's disappearance, 359 views. Rebecca Pock, because that's popular right now, 4,000 views. Where is Winter Wagner? Winter has been missing. I can't even tell you how long. 966 views. The Michael Vaughn case. Okay, that 1.3. What really happened on Dead Man's Curve? This is a guy who killed 4 people on Dead Man's Curve that Alan Jackson is representing. Very interesting case. 397 views. A. Marie, a 5-year-old's fight for justice. They scalped her. They raped her. They tried to murder her. 997 views. The murder of Trey Wright, 309 views. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. What do you give your audience? Do you give them what they don't want? I mean, I keep putting up true crime stuff, but that's not what my audience wants. No. I could have a true crime live right now. Would I have had 570 people in here? Absolutely not. I'd be lucky if I broke 100. Stop. I'm in the community that wants what they want. What am I supposed to do at this point? Give them what they want, I guess. Maybe just have a separate true crime channel for crime stuff, because I'm not going to stop doing true crime stuff. I love true crime. But yeah, headstones, it is 900 more people who know about it, and I totally understand that. But the audience on this channel absolutely doesn't want that. They don't. And I mean, I can understand that. Yeah, this is the drama sector. 100%. 100%. Kimber Crime says, Chase, when's your live on Summer? It'll be December 15th. This was a request from somebody in my email. They sent me this and said, I don't know if you remember me or not. I contacted you last year about hosting an online prayer event for Summer Wells, which you live streamed, and it was beautiful, very respectful. I'm going to reach out again and ask if you would like to host another prayer event for Summer on December 15th, which will mark 4 years, 6 months since her disappearance. You will likely be the only person I reached out to. Unlike last year, a few others participated. If you do decide, you can pick the time. I'm not sure where you're located or your schedule, but I'm pretty open on the 15th. Please think about this and let me know. And I said, absolutely. As we get closer, we can determine a time. And she wrote, I'm just checking back to see if you have time for the prayer event. Thank you so much. Blah, blah, blah. I'll share it on my Facebook. So it'll be on the 15th. So we're going to do that. But it is true crime that they do more of a gossip channel. Yeah. Thank you, Giselle. You love it. But I mean, I don't think most people on here want that. Like if I was doing commentary or just talking my shit on other people, that's what people want. So again, you balance that out and you get stressed out. Like, okay, I'm wasting a lot of time and resources doing this, but this is not what people want. So what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. Hey, Emily, it's good to see you. I love Tomorrow Mori series. I did. You don't watch pre-recorded. See, it's hard to do it live too, though. I don't know. I go back and forth on what I want to do because I don't know. You don't want to feel like you're putting an effort for people who don't want it, you know? I mean, am I just doing it to please myself? I can just go listen to a fucking podcast to please myself. What am I making these videos and doing all this research for? I don't know. True Crime Lives. General commentary, like doom scrolling, Tripper. Interesting. I appreciate that the hard work isn't wasted. It feels wasted. I'm being totally honest. You put in a ton of fucking work, and then it's like they don't even care. I've been doing Bible study. It keeps me grounded. Michelle After Dark's found a good balance. Yeah, she has. She definitely has. What Michelle After Dark does is so very different. You know, she just does like the pre-recorded maybe 10, 20 minutes of an update with the dogs, which is awesome. Everybody loves the dogs. I do too. I love her format. I love what she does. So is that an option? Am I going to do, maybe I'll do it with the fishes. I don't know. Michelle is unique. I like her perspective on things. So thanks, Lisa. Time is valuable. It is. It is. And you want to spend your time doing something that you feel like, I don't know. Drama isn't something you can have conversation in life, real talks. What do we bring? That's true. Andrea Burkhart. She doesn't get into the drama or chat in chats, but she watches. Yes. Yes. Very true. Call it sleeping with the fishes. Shut up, Angela. I love that. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Bitch. You might be onto something, Ange. Maybe I'll do them at night. The fish lights are low. Bitch, you're sleeping with the fishes. I love that so much. It's a really good idea, actually. I hope she does reach her 100,000. She's so close. She's so close. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sleeping with the fishes, bitch. Do it. You know what? All right, here's an idea that I really keep going over in my mind. I think my voice is absolutely manly, crazy, psycho. But people are like, oh, I could listen to you read the phone book. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you mean. But I was thinking of like a 10:30, like an hour of just me reading a crime case. Nothing on screen, maybe some rain in the background. I don't fucking know. But live. And it's just like a crime live, whatever it is. And it's just me reading it. I've already done all the research anyway. And people are going to bed. So I don't know. Nope, it's perfect. Adios. You guys like that idea? See, I'm like, oh, an hour. An hour. An hour. No, there's no W. An hour. An hour. That doesn't sound right though. An hour. An hour. An hour. An hour. That sounds Chinese. You would watch that. All right. I hate ASMR so much. I hate it. I hate it. But it would be low, but it would be my regular voice. Imagine. An hour. Taking breaks is imperative to not have a drama hangover. Yeah, it is. Let me see if I've got any of my little scripty scripts. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't fucking know. Well, this is all missing posters. Lord God, I have a million of them. A million. All right, so this is one, right? So we just make pretend. I don't know if I could even do it, but I would have to have everything off because it's not your fucking business what I look like when I'm reading all of these, okay? Shannon 681. I do catch up on hers and I listen with fishes in the background. No trickling streams. I hate the sound of water. I'm thinking rain, like a storm. I listen to How the Earth Was Made, dinosaur shows as the Bible. I listen to chilling lullabies. It's the best ever. The best ever. So good. All right, so it would be like this. All right, you're not looking at nothing. Put the camera facing your fish tank. Maybe. All right. All right. Are you ready? Shut the hell up. It's 1980. Anchorage is a growing oil boom town. The Trans-Alaska Pipeline has brought in money, workers, and a certain rough and tumble energy to see, we would have to fucking practice. We'd have to practice this. And wet our lips too. And not have so much coffee. The Trans-Alaska Pipeline has brought in money, workers, and a certain rough and tumble energy to once was what, bitch? See? I'd have to write these for reading, not for telling. All right. Stop, Aries, or I will beat you. He knows I won't, but I would. Your sound is making me psycho. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. He's still doing it. Stop. All right, downtown there's a small bakery on Old Seward Highway. Nothing fancy, just fresh baked bread, pastries, and the kind of simple comfort food that appeals to the working folks trying to make it through another brutal Alaska winter. The owner is a man named Robert Hansen, 41 years old, slight build, thinning hair, thick glasses. The kind of person you'd pass on the street without a second glance. His customers know him as quiet, reliable. He opens early, works hard, and keeps to himself mostly. He immigrated from Iowa in the 60s. He served briefly in the Army Reserve, married his wife Darla, and they moved north looking for opportunity. By all accounts, he was living the American dream. Small business owner, suburban home in the Muldoon area, 2 kids. He was even something of a local celebrity in hunting circles. He broke several world records for Dall sheep hunting. The man knew the Alaskan wilderness like most people knew their neighborhood streets. But here's what his customers didn't know. Robert Hansen was developing a hobby, and it had nothing to do with baking. Da-da! More passion? No. No passion. My dog is licking his balls. He's licking his balls right now. You know, I have so many scripts in here. It's actually stupid. Like, why are there so many in here? I don't know. Crystal. Oh, yeah, Crystal. Podcast script. What the fuck was this for? I don't even know. Podcast script. Oh, yeah, that's about Alan Delphi. My sources on Crystal. All right, that's enough. That's enough. It's something I'm considering. I don't know yet. You'd fall asleep. I love that. I'd go right to bed. See, I don't think my voice is very soothing. I think it sounds like a dude. But if it's soothing for you, I can get rid of the Kindle if you do it. Until I get mad. Yeah, no, I can't get mad. I would have to do it in bed. Like, not that I'm bringing you to bed with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking if I was going to do it, I would read it in bed because I would be relaxed. No, I don't like listening to myself. Like when Sinner was listening to me and Dietz, I'm like, is that me? Terrible. I do. I sound like a guy, right? Which is okay, because if the camera's off, you could think, I don't know who the fuck I'm listening to, a guy or a girl. Fishies and story time. Now I could just focus the camera on the fish and read the story in the living room. And you guys could watch the fish go by. I do, Carrie. The cadence in my voice makes people relax. Now I have to finish the story. I mean, maybe we can start it tomorrow night. Maybe. You think it'll be good, Nanya? Oh, now I'm nervous. Perhaps. I can print out one and we can try it as a test tomorrow night. But then again, Brittany goes on at like what? 10, 11, fucking 3 a.m. I don't know. This is my favorite fucking guy right here. Listen, let me take this. Right here.
Hey there. Welcome to Chilling Lullabies. I'm here to help you relax tonight. So before you get too cozy, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from and what time it is for you. It really makes us feel like the global community it is. Just a heads up, there are only a few ads in the first 15 minutes. And after that, it's all completely ad-free. I hope you'll give this video a chance, because I truly believe you won't find stories quite like these anywhere else.
I agree.
Now,
every night I listen to him.
Maybe turn on a fan.
By the first story, I'm done. He sounds fake? No, I love him so much.
Story one. The house had been watching Finch Caraway for 3 months before he understood what it wanted. He discovered it the way one discovers a sickness, gradually and then with sudden, undeniable certainty.
I passed
On a
out.
Tuesday in February,
You
when
think-
the fog rolled through San Francisco's Sea Cliff
You think he's
neighborhood
AI?
like something living.
He's not
Finch had
AI.
been driving home from a disastrous
He's
client
not.
meeting.
Now listen. Hey, Spuds. Listen, he's not AI. Hey, Zero. He's a person. He really is. But here's the thing. Here's what I think. There is a program that you can use to clone your own voice. He writes us notes all the time. Like he's real. He's a real person. He's a real human being. He's not AI. That is his voice. But I think because his videos are so long, he's made a AI of his own voice, which is very close. But you guys, so do you like my voice better than you like his voice? There's no possible way. I love his voice. You want to hear the best voice on the motherfucking internet, though? I'm gonna let you listen. Mine. Oh my God, you've lost your flapping mind. This is the best voice on the internet. Where she is, I don't know.
Reasons. First, my fault. As you know, I have had health problems for years. I had a procedure and needed to take time off. It was all unavoidable. As that
That's
saying
a
I
year
hate
ago.
goes, it is what it is. I am human. This is a small indie show, not a huge production with a bunch of episodes she took from their joint account.
This is the
But it's
story.
worth about $3,000 today.
You don't like her,
which adds
her
perspective.
voice?
She didn't tell Fred until 2 days before the
You
surgery.
love her voice.
And he didn't want Piper to get the
No?
surgery. He was worried about leaking implants and how breastfeeding would work.
Oh, you
But
people are fucking wackadoodles. You said no, you don't like her voice. All right. Do you like this voice? You do, bitch. Because this literally is the best voice. She's the best female voice ever.
This
Jackie at some point. Ronisha Johnson.
Stop
was
with all of these stupid ads. Stop. I hate that. Wait a minute. Why are these all on plus? Why are you fucking playing with me right now, Mike? Don't play with me.
sword and escape.
Frozen in a pirouette. Kim had 2 white zip ties
I
around
love
each
his
of her
voice.
wrists and one around her ankle. Kim's husband had found himself on the receiving end of a tragedy.
Yeah.
As a firefighter, he experienced tragedy
Yes.
every shift, but it was much different
Yes.
now that it was happening in his own home, and he was growing increasingly angry as he waited for help.
Sir, we are sending rescue.
Not
Is she
them,
a-
though.
Eyes that his wife.
Do you
was
love
dead.
his voice or no?
Rescue. Yes.
He was 44 years old and had been married to his wife Kim for a decade. Now she lay naked and dead in their master bedroom. The
No?
realization of what was happening made Derek soften a little, and he finally
You people are
let the
fucked.
tears out.
You're absolutely cuckoo birds. There's no way. Southern Fried True Crimes voice. I could listen to her all day. He needs to blow his nose. That's Mike from Sword and Scale. Why are you fucking playing games with my life right now? You said not really. Oh my God. That I don't know what's wrong with you guys. If I could turn back time. Share who? Share from, yeah, Sword and Scale. Oh, I love his voice so much. No, he doesn't have a cold. You don't like male voices. Okay. No, I don't like Mr. Ballin. I don't. I know, weird, right? I don't like him. I am. I'm like, oh my God, this is like the Pulp Fiction debacle. Oh. Morgan Freeman would be perfect if he could do that. I like him, but your voice is better than Mike from Sword and Scale. There is no voice better than that. There's not. Now, Court Junkies, her voice is better than that. Her voice is better than that. I have share news. She's set to marry her 39-year-old boyfriend. Yes, honey. This is Monsters. Do you guys know This is Monsters, his voice? No, I don't like Ballin. Oh, I don't. I do not. No. This is Monsters. I met them. Loved their... Some people can't take This is Monsters, though. They can't do it.
Season 23, which has no theme, so it's kind of a free-for-all. So hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever you want. Just be safe. The Secret Service is mostly known as the organization that protects the president.
I love
Long
Mr.
before
Black.
they started doing that, they were fighting the growing epidemic of counterfeiting in post-Civil War America. In the 1970s and 80s, the Secret Service was still battling counterfeiting, and they had recently taken another forger off the streets. But when they searched for his printing equipment, which is known as a plant...
You motherfuckers right here, boy. I don't know. You got this guy.
Election observers too.
He's called Let's Read.
At this point, if you even get any sort of ping of access to the darkest web, I imagine at this point, intelligence agencies would immediately clock
Crime Junkies voices.
What is occurring?
No.
I don't think there's a single thing.
Plagiarist.
That.
No, Crime Junkies. No. How about Court Junkies? Mm-hmm. Everybody says Ashley Flowers from Crime Junkies got the best voice, but no. No.
Fowler, would you like to make a statement?
Mm-mm. Let's Read. I love him so much. Mr. Black is so good, though. Let me see. Mr. Black, True Crime. I love his voice too many times, honey. Too many times, beach. That you're not Mr. Black, but you are.
I'm Mr. Black. The video you're about to watch was originally out on this channel a few months ago, but was removed by YouTube because they cited that identifiable information regarding a person was shown that was not already publicly available. But the problem is they highlighted a portion of my video that came from a document released online by the courts.
Do I have you on
this
fast?
is freedom of information,
You're talking a
which
little
is in
fucking
fact
fast
public.
there, friends.
I was given the chance to edit the video in the YouTube
Let's see
editor
Mr.
and blurred
Ballin,
out the addresses
because I
listed
don't think
on that
so.
document. To be honest, I thought it was a fair call, and had I seen those addresses initially,
You're talking too fast for people. Calm down.
Truth is stranger than fiction. And today, I'm going to tell you 3 stories that demonstrate that. But before we get into those stories, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place, because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So, if that's of interest to you, please offer to bring the Like Button's car in for a service.
No.
And so they moved on, and they made an incision in Anand's throat. And when they opened up Anand's throat,
I can't.
the pathologist
I can't.
just stepped back.
No, I can't do it.
Because in their entire career, they had...
No. He's so dramatic, too. Like, get the fuck, bro. No. Small town crime. I don't like that. Like, what are you talking about right now? You're telling me this whole fucking thing over here. EWU, yeah. I love that one, too. I don't want to hear all of that. PG telling us a crime. Right? Right? Right, Donald? Right? True Crime Garage is alright. I don't like anybody. If you're telling me a true crime story and you fucking laugh, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. What's funny, anyway? And why are you two having a conversation? Did I tune in to hear you have a conversation? Or are you supposed to be telling me a story? Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to know how your week was. Why are you talking? And then they're laughing. I will fucking smack you. Get off. Annie Elise is alright. Annie Elise is alright. He's supposed to be dramatic. Ziggy definitely. Did I hear PG's pregnant? Yeah, allegedly, yeah. Yeah. Ziggy, yeah, she's got a reading voice, all right. That Zig Stark. Ziggy! Andy was on the road. I don't know. I like straightforward. Don't be so ridiculous with the details that you're probably making up anyway. Nice voice. I don't want no mouth sounds. Drink some water, motherfucker. Don't make it a short story because these are people's true crime. You don't. What are you doing here? 15-minute true crime video, motherfucker. And I think that's what I don't like about Mr. Ballin. Like, you're telling me this whole story and it was only 17 minutes? No. I like that chapter, but he's always slipping in jokes. That aggravates me. Why are you joking with me? I would listen to Eddie Murphy if I wanted jokes. I don't want it. A soft voice with a slight southern accent. No, I don't like dry mouth smacking. Rowena should be really great at it. You know what you prefer. Yeah, but my voice is like a weirdo. Would hate your accent, Trippa. What do you sound like? Now I want to know what you all sound like. What do you all fucking sound like? You have a strong southern accent. I can drop the link real quick if you guys just want to come up and say one sentence. Oh, Anthony Hopkins. That would be wonderful. Hello, Clarice. I loved Clarice. Like a hick. I sound like a rough Mary Poppins. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Oh, yeah. Deeds is a whiny baby. I love Deeds' voice. It's soothing. I like listening to Brittany. I just don't like what she talks about. Scott H has a good voice. Yeah. Yes, Nunya has a calm voice. Nunya's voice is calm. You have a posh British accent. I love Spudler's voice. Minnesota. There are some people on here I cannot listen to. Can't do it. Cannot, bitch. Like in this sector. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Don't know why you keep saying those words and you sound like you're pausing every 12 seconds. Nope. Can't do it. I love Cletus's voice. Love it. Sinner has a nice voice. Josh from the lab has a good voice. For females, who has a good voice on here? Soup has. I love Soup's accent. Hellfar. Pearl's voice. Stop it right now, bitch. Pearl could read us some motherfucking stories. I have a high-pitched Canadian accent. Stop. Oh, BHB. Hurts my face. I can't do it. Melissa Jade. I love her voice. It's so good. Whatever that, I don't even know. Does she have an accent? No, maybe. I don't know, but I love it. Who else? Soup's is close to yours, but a little different. I love Soup's accent. I think my voice is comparable to Queen Bee's because she's a smoker too. Like that raspy. Maybe I sound different to me than I do to you. Because to me, I sound very raspy. But maybe I don't sound like that. I don't know. Furtick. What, like Stephen Furtick? Brooke babbles. What did Brooke say? What did she say? Because she just wrote Furtick, and I'm like, yes, I wish he would read. I love his voice. Have you guys heard Stephen Furtick's voice? No? Maybe? Oh, no, not Laura. No. Let me see. Ooh. Let's play his voice, shall we?
In response to the prayer that you prayed, I believe for somebody right now, God put this message in your algorithm because He's putting something in your path. You almost tripped over this video, didn't you? You didn't even want to see a 45-year-old middle-aged man in a black hoodie with a Bible open. You were looking for something much more entertaining, but God put something in your path. Because He knows about the things that you're going through, and He wanted you to accidentally trip over this video. It's not the algorithm, it's the anointing of the God who loves you so much and called you from an
Yes, I hope he has a great voice. I love Mark Driscoll's voice, but I'm sure a lot of people don't. He's very controversial, but I love his voice.
Husband, a better father, and a better grandfather, and by God's grace,
I used to listen to him
a great
24 hours a day.
Our kids are older now. They're all adults, and 3 of the 5 are married. And now we've got grandkids. We've got grandkids 5 and 6 on the way. I'm trying to figure out, how do I do a good job setting up the next generation for success and godliness and joy and health?
Messes up your soul.
I'm trying to figure out how.
Whose voice, Nanya? Let me see what you say, girl. BHB's voice gives me hives. I can't. Not at all. Oh, I can whisper, yeah. But he does have a great voice, Psyop, so he really does. He is for church, but he really has a good voice. She's an infomercial gone wrong. I can't. I'll take Deet's voice, Dolly's charisma, Willow's wit, Granny's dialect, Josh's humor, and my cadence. That's a good combo. That's a pretty good combo right there. Not bad at all. Can I make out what Jody Sue says? I can, yes. I can. I didn't used to be able to, but I can now for the most part, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, right? Those are like, that's a pretty good combo. Dolly, if Dolly's anything, he's charismatic. How he gets these people, I don't even know. Okay? But yeah. You can't understand Jody? You can if you listen properly. Don't talk crazy about my twin. Can we create, and we can create an AI character or no? Of course you can. Dolly needs to eat. Why? He's not eating? When did BHB start talking like Foggo and Lego and forever? Forever ago? All right, I'm going to go through anybody who's live right now, and we're going to check out their voice, okay? Let me see. Oh, Gray Hills.
Yes, there's definitely covering for the 2015 Honda fog lights available as protective film overlays. Clear, smoked, yellow, a shield from chips.
We'll rate everybody's voice. 1 to 5 grays. 1 the worst, 5 the best.
that either
Just
protect
voice.
or fill the fog light housing. See, that's what's interesting right there. See,
That's
this one is now saying
1
that
to
it
5.
either protects or
That was Gray Hughes' voice. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Kathy P.
It just seems
Oh, she's
like
listening to us, though. Kathy.
When it comes down to sinner or them, not going to be them. Super bad.
2.5.
But sinner's the only one that really in her corner that goes hog wild for her, you know.
All right, so that was Kathy's voice. A 1 to 1 to 5. Who else? Nobody else is live. The book. Oh, I love Brittany Vaughn's
What is up, my
voice.
YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, then it's just welcome to my channel. Now, welcome back. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button because you will not be disappointed. Let's
She's about to tell a
nice
story.
75-degree day to a high in the 40s. I'm not feeling it. I got attitude. Ain't gonna hold you. Other than that, everything is fine. And that short I posted for Blue, I almost called him Gizmo. R.I.P. my first son. That short I posted, Blue is not going.
Let me get her to the story.
It's a great bond, and that it makes sense for them to try to be together. On Valentine's Day, he messages her, quote, "With a woman like you in my life, I really am the luckiest man in the world. You should be told how amazing you are every day, all year round."
That's Brittany Vaughn. She's pretty good. This is an old friend.
Who said that my daughter is being fucked by my dad.
Okay, well,
my sister's fucking RN.
her name's Controlla, and I don't know. I guess, you know. All right, we'll move right past that. Girl, bye. Is you crazy, bitch? This is an old friend, Kiki. She's not telling a story or nothing, though, so forget that part. Yeah, these are all people I listen to. You guys would be like, who? What? Why? Why do you listen to these people? I don't know. How about this lady's voice? Some of y'all know it, some of you won't.
Don't take Nameless to Syria. No, I'm not going to Syria. I mean, like, if I was not going to be...
Flava?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Stay in Canada. I don't mean, like, going to a war-torn country. No, I need to get Julia Nina somehow. I have to try.
Who?
Sh1t.
Who, Giselle? I gotta read that again. Put the name in there again, Giselle. Flava's voice. I need to hear it. But I don't know how to ever find her except putting in Flava and nonsense. I can never find her. Flava. Here she go. Here she go. Let me see.
Yeah. Well, now, not the body.
She's watching content.
Yeah. Which may offer more options for plea negotiations or different legal strategies compared to the initial courts. That's stupid as hell.
I like her accent.
Bombshell, you stupid as hell. Now, you know what?
I like her voice.
Now, oh my fucking God.
No, I like her voice. Her voice is good. It's funny. I like it. It's very good. It's very good. It's a very good voice. I don't know. Who do I listen to, man? I love... Now, people are going to be like, why? But I really like Mr. and Mrs. E. Voices. Mr. E's podcast. Is that what it's called? Let me see.
I don't remember how to do anything.
No.
So active. I'm missing
His
a lot
voice.
of chat.
Well,
I mean, Nightbot's just posted constantly.
well, it's because we see double on our
The
side.
women know,
So we're
but I
seeing
really
double
like
Nightbot.
his voice.
But there are...
Dorothy. No, I don't remember. Hey, tickety boo boo. I don't remember that voice. Dorothy. No. Stop. Stop it right now. Who was on And I'm not subscribed to them. TikTok. Stop.
But I do want to explain this for people who are not in my Discord.
Just said she wanted to come up. Oh, there you go.
Hold on. Please hold. Wait, what? Am I on the wrong fucking channel, bro?
Okay, stop.
Twinkled.
When a person
About me?
Why are these all weird things?
If your child is
Is it just me or is
Ma'am?
Happy anniversary, see that girl right there? Let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted.
Natasha Cooper recently mentioned. Boone, yes, I actually will be going to Sarah Boone's trial. I'm going to attend. Nick is doing okay. Yolanda, she was sentenced. Boone, yes, I actually will be going to Sarah Boone's trial. I'm going to attend.
What?
Nick is doing okay.
You don't
Yolanda,
like that
she
voice?
was sentenced. Boone, yes, I actually will be going.
Stop. All right. For me, following.
Okay, Divas, I'm gonna go buy a car.
Do you like that voice?
Let's go get ready to do that. And before anyone has any kind
This is the demure
baby,
guy,
I'm not
girl.
like a big ballin' influencer. I'm gonna go get like a 2006.
You know, very demure, very. No, I do not.
Full of shit now, am I? The fact that I came on here and get in any.
Ma'am,
Let's dye my eyebrows together.
I don't like that voice. The John
I'm gonna
Q.
hold your hand.
It's too slow.
Hi, stuff.
Hold on. Have you guys ever listened to Hold on.
This is the best
Wait.
It's time for
you now are estranged from.
I like Oprah's voice. Oh, Miss fucking Wonderful's on. You wanna watch her?
Either way, I talked to Brownsburg again, and they're like, we figured out, they don't tell me nothing. And at the end of the day, guys, I'll be honest with you, they don't tell me nothing, but they're saying moves are going to be made in January. They're doing the 911 calls, all that, and they're going to come back with their money.
That's a lie. Stop. Why are you frozen, bitch? Cut it out.
We get harassed too weekly.
Katie?
With her in the garage, she was fine. They knew that. Remember when I walked out there and I even brought you guys with me, and then we watched Brownsburg drive by? They're fucking sick of it too.
Are they?
A lot of charges are going to be I finally have people in my court.
Yes.
But now they're trying to fuck with my. So.
Oh, I appreciate that, Onyx.
And he wants to be with a hostage now that he's been like this. He never has before.
Listen, Katie's been getting these 911 records for 942,000 years. It's never happened, friends. It just hasn't. I like the Galera's voice. I like it. I love Ryan Upchurch's voice. I do. I do. He crazy as a fucking bed bug. And you know this is my jammy jam. Now you have to listen to it before we leave. Haven't listened to it forever. Yes, Beach.
The only poison I've had is ivy. The only man I fear is God.
No, that's right now, Tara. Been bit by a moth. She's on TikTok. I love this song too. I'm off my rocker. That's Ryan Upchurch, Nanya. I love this song. Thank you, JJ. You do too, Soulful? Mario. Oh, it's so good. Jaw Jack was never. The times I miss the most, other times nobody knows. When it was me, my cousin, and a couple of my buddies racing down on Sam's Krieger Road. We them holler boys, holler if you needed something done. He does have some good songs. He does. It's Ryan Upchurch. Native to the Highlander soul, washed in the spring of a farmer's joy. We them holler boys, holler if you need something done, holler if you need a chip on a shoulder or a hand with a loaded gun. We them holler boys, holler if you needed something done, holler if you need a chip on a shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down the one-way road. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Yeah, we them holler boys. But my most favoriteest voice right now, anyway. Aries? The hell is it? Where the fuck is it? Let me see. I gotta go to the Tiki Toki.
$1,000?
Stop. I gotta go to the Tiki Toki. Stop. Stop it. Stop. No.
If your forehead looks like... What is your secret? Used to chase that Chattanooga friend. Couple of kids in the Chevrolet. Catch a little hair across the track. This is gonna be the last.
I love him so much.
When the shadows in the stars, there's no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet. I would never do you wrong. Known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. When the shadows and the stars, there's no one to dry your tears.
Lord God. I love him. I love him.
When I say
Let's revamp my...
hair dissolve.
Don't let go.
Hold on. I know, Doodles. Shabba. He says so many beautiful too. I love him. But the best voice ever belongs to, y'all already know.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hey, tonight.
No. No, 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 sir. No. No. Shh.
What's up, family? Hey.
No. No. Stop. TikTok just try and give you everything.
Just to be you, I would do anything. There's no price I would pay. No, and just to be with you, I would give everything. Yes, I would give my life away. Yeah, yes, I give my life away. Yeah, yes, just to be with you. Oh, just to be with you. Oh, just to be with you.
We've seen him in live so many times. I love him so much. He's my favorite singer. He's so good. I love him. Just thought. Oh, I love Jelly Roll. That is right here. No, not Chris Stapleton. That is Mac Powell. Aries, stop. He is such a brat today. Sir. He's so good. Mac. Oh. He kills me. My daughter and I have gone to see him live. Just how many times now? I don't even know. He's just too good. I don't like when people cover him, though. This is old. It's live, so you can hear his voice.
I hadn't heard a nuclear hoedown, but they've heard this one. I've heard it said that a man will climb a mountain just to be with the one he loves. How many times has he broken that promise? It has never been done. Well, I never climbed the highest mountain, but I walked the hills of Calvary just to be with you. I would do anything. There's no price I would not pay. No, Just to be with you, I will give everything. Yes, I will give my life away. Yeah, yes, I gave my life away. I love him so much. Yes, just to be with you. Oh, just to be with you. Oh, just to be with you. Oh, he's so good. Ugh, I love him. All right. Yeah, I have weird taste in music too. I'll listen to that and then I'll go listen to Tupac. Is Brittany not going live tonight? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's taking a break. I'd be in bed anyway. Maybe she's gonna take a break. Unless she's going Trace Atkins, yes. This is very far on the countryside of I'm more of a Tupac. I'm so more of a Tupac girl. But I'm very on the countryside too. And very on the worship side. So I don't know where I land. Like I'll talk about shooting your mother. And then I'll pray. I don't know. You knew it was clean and silent in the different country. All right. I need to take my ass to the bed. I went to bed at 3 a.m. Friday. 1:30 Saturday. And it'll be 12:30 tonight. I'm sure. That's not good. But Aries has to go to bed too. Are you so tired, Aries? Yeah. I love you. I'm best friend. He's just staring at me like, can I go in the house? Yes, have a great night. My 5-foot singer. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I love all the music. 70s and 80s too. Like, all the songs from Pulp Fiction. Anything with, like, the John Travolta movies, like Staying Alive, the Bee Gees, the Grease soundtrack. All the things. If we're really going country, I love Pulp Fiction too. It's so good. All right, off I go before we start talking about fucking Pulp Fiction and the fact that some of these people hate Urban Cowboy Beach. Did I say my 5-foot singer? No. I said my favorite singer? My favorite singer. Yes, the Grease soundtrack. I know every fucking word of Grease. Sandy? Ugh, please. Please. I'm obsessed with Grease. You didn't like it until you moved to North Carolina. Don't you forget about me. Don't. Bitch. I have to go to bed. Oh, you misunderstood. It sounded like I said a 5-foot singer. Sorry. Favorite singer. Favorite. Not 5 foot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 5-foot singers. Maybe they're good too, but, you know, I don't know. Right, I gotta unplug my heater so I don't start a fire. Fire. Aries, why are you so handsome, honey? We have to go to bed now, Aries. Are you ready? I hope you are, because it's time for bed. Come on, little monkey dog. Best friend dog. Come on. Look at him. Look at the stool. I don't know how to flip this around, but if I did, I'd show you. How do you flip the fucking camera? Double tap to toggle. No, stupid bitch. No, do this. Do something else. Whatever, whore. I don't know. He stayed with his mom this whole time because he's the best boy in the world. Alrighty, children of the corn.
Off I go to bed. I love you so much. Don't let your bed bite either. Uh-oh. I did something bad. What the fuck? I hit the thingy. I don't know what I did. I didn't even... Yes.